Hey, chat, man. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bayern Now, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I cooked you guys again, man. My bad. My bad, gang. My bad. Hey, look, I cooked you guys again, bro. I set the stream and I was watching the Leverkusen game, and I thought I changed the time to let the game finish before I came on live. But man, I cooked you guys again. My bad. Look, Vincent Kompany, man. LLC is coming to Bayern Munich. S Corp coming to Bayern Munich. We got Vincent We've got company. Hey, what's that Man City chant? I'm sure. His head is fat. It's fat. It's fat. He's here. He's here. Vincent Kompany. Like, what is the song for this guy, man? But yeah, I'm sorry. I cooked you guys again. So Fabrizio Romano has given the here we go. Here we go. Bayern have paid 12 million euros. Contracts have been signed. Terms have been agreed. Company will travel to Munich. He will be at the airport and sign 3-year contract. Yeah, so yes, baby. So Burnley wanted 20 million euros. Bayern were willing to pay 10, and it's 12 million, which is fair. And Company will sign a 3-year contract. Is it 3? Yeah, 3 years. So he has 3 seasons to do something. But let's be real here. If he doesn't do the thing in the first year, man, he's getting Saquinho, man. It's going to happen. It's done after the story reported on Monday. Vincent Kompany is coming to FC Bayern. FC Bayern, Deutsche Meister. Come on, baby. Am I excited? I mean, I don't know. I am. I'm not. I'm also really excited. I'm also really not excited because my expectations are normal. I expect Kompany to come to Bayern and try to implement his philosophy, fail drastically or succeed drastically. The problem with Kompany is he's coming into a team in its prime, as in everyone keeps saying we're in a transition. No, we have Harry Kane. We need 2 to 3 players and we're good. World class, of course, not like bums. We need to sell some players, get some depth into this team, and then that's it. Realistically, we're signing 8 players, 2 to 3 really good ones, and then great options and great talent off the bench. That's the goal this summer. So is Kompany coming into a team that needs an overhaul? No, we don't need a new striker. We don't need a bunch of new attacking midfielders. We just need 2 to 3 really good players in the summer. So I really reject the notion that Bayern is a team in transition. We are not Bruce Jenner, bruh. We are not chopping off our anaconda and getting a vagina. Whatever. The point is, Kompany is here, man. Smack that like button if you haven't. Someone said Kompany will cook. Yeah, I mean, look, he has to. He has to. Bayern not now. Oh my gosh, man. They're cooking me in the chat. They're saying I'm Bayern not now. My gosh. Off topic, Kimmich to Barcelona to join hands. Not happening. I think with Kompany coming in, Kimmich is going to be an important player at right back, cutting in, well, not cutting inside, inverting into that midfield or playing in some sort of weird back three. By the way, Pepe Guardiola, man. Pepe Guardiola, I'm telling you, Compiola is here at Bayern Munich, man. Melanin Pep is here to stay. He's here to set the stage. Like John the Baptist in the Bible, he's here to make the way for when Pep Guardiola comes, bruh. Pep is going to come. He's going to ejaculate at the Allianz Arena. Now, that's not what I mean, obviously. That's a joke. I think Pep loves Bayern. I think Pep loves Barcelona. Honestly, I think we might be higher in that pecking order because Barca aren't the same Barca Pep left it. They don't have the same ownership. They don't have the same club structure. I think Pep will come back to Bayern after Man City. He might take like 2 years off and then get obsessed about football again because he's a robot. Look, do you guys see the things Pep will say about Bayern? Like, he's just in love with this club. Look, let's watch what Pep recently said, because Pep gave his opinion on Vincent Kompany. So, Kompany.
I would love Bayer take the best decision. They deserve it. I love that club. I'm in love with Bayern Munich for many, many reasons, especially for the people still, is there. And hopefully can take a big decision. If they believe that Bini is the right decision, for a match they have a guy who will support unconditionally.
I'm telling you, look, Pep is going to coach Bayern again. This is called flirting. He's flirting with us, guys. He's making us feel them feelings inside where it's like, oh, Pep could come back. Because Pep knows his time at City is coming to an end. I mean, this guy's been at City for like almost 10 years. It's not, I mean, come on. He's not going to be there forever. He just won 4 in a row. He's going to win one more, 5 in a row, and then he's going to say, "Hey, I'm going to step down," and he's probably going to spend time in the United States because I think he has a house in Miami or New York. I don't know. I remember when Pep left Barca, same thing. He kind of just chilled for a year and then came to Bayern. I think Pep understands that he failed at Bayern. He underachieved, which is a word I used to say, and Bayern fans would get at me. What? You don't respect Pep? We played great football. I said, yeah, we did, but he underachieved because he came into a team that just won the treble and didn't replicate it. So he underachieved by his standards. And Pep recently came out and said he failed at Bayern Munich. I didn't use the word fail. Pep did. And I believe he did because his version of success is perfection, and he wasn't perfect. He made some decisions in our big games. Of course, we had injuries, but we should have never gone to Barcelona at the Camp Nou with Messi, Neymar, Suarez as an attack and counterattack, or not counterattack, counter press them the way we did. We would press so high. We were like maniacs under Pep at Barcelona in that game. And then with Atletico Madrid, similar things, just some small decisions. Pep also used to really experiment in big games. Now he's chilled out on that. Now he just goes into big games and he plays what he knows works, and his team responds. He did it at Man City for so many years. That's why he kept getting dumped out of the Champions League. And then for some reason he had an epitome. He was like, all right, well, I'm just not going to, set my team up for failure and start playing De Bruyne at striker. I'm not going to do these things. I'm just going to do a normal system. And then he started winning, and now he's getting in the Champions League finals. So, and now he has the Champions League at City. I think he's going to leave Man City and come back to Bayern and try to do what he did. So Vincent Kompany, in my eyes, is just he's making the way. He's John the Baptist for Pep. Melanin Pep, bro. Compiola. He's coming here to set the foundations. All right? He's coming here to set the foundation so Pep can finish what he started at Bayern. Because, I mean, it's such a perfect thing. I mean, we have Alonso's going to go to Madrid. So it depends. Like, if Pep says he's staying at City for another season after next season, then it's going to be really hard to stop Bayern's board from just not waiting. So, look, what do we need from Vincent Kompany? We read that big thread yesterday about Kompany's strengths, weaknesses, these little nuances about him as a coach. We expect Kompany to give us an identity, right? Right now, Bayern lack an identity. We're like one of these, gender fluid weirdos. Like, we got like 50 different identities. We're counterattacking. We're trying to be defensive. We're trying to press high some games. We're trying to control games with the ball. We need a set identity. If you look at Spurs, and Spurs didn't really have a great season, but Postecoglou came in and did something respectable. He gave the players an identity. Guys, we have a high line. We're going to stick with that. It doesn't matter if we're losing, winning. We're sticking with our high line, and we're going to try to win games with this system. And now Spurs are going into the Europa League, and they could have done some really good things. They could have gotten top 4. And a lot of Spurs fans were like, why isn't Postecoglou just making us stable? Look, it worked out because now you're in the Europa League, a competition that's probably better for you than the Champions League. But now he has an idea of what he wants to do in the transfer window, and he wants to implement certain task with his players, and he needs a set of players that identify with those tasks. So Postecoglou, in my opinion, had a very successful first season. and he gave an identity, and he did not back down. He used his balls and said, I'm doing this way. I'm not quitting. They lost like 5 games in a row and kept playing the exact same way to the point where they came back and did their business. So that's what an identity means. Pep Guardiola at Barcelona, at Bayern, at City, he had an identity. Let's play our opponents to sleep. And then when they're about to close their eyelids, we just speed it up and score. Then they're looking at themselves like, what? We thought we had them at bay. We thought they were just going to be passing around. And then right when we didn't expect it, they made that intricate play in between the lines. And next thing you know, Lewandowski has a tap in, right? Haaland has a tap in. Messi just dribbled. Well, actually, Pep at Barcelona didn't have to do much. Just said, give Messi the ball. And then Messi just did his business. So identity is probably more important than the players you have, because sometimes look at Xabi Alonso. Frimpong is one of the worst footballers in this league. Overrated. Okay, that's obviously an over. He's okay. He's mid. That's what he is. He's just average, right? He's just a fast black guy. We got a lot of that. We got Alfonso Davies, right? Frimpong's dribbling is horrible. His ball carrying, his balance, all of these things are bad. Like, you'll watch his highlight reel and you're like, wow, this guy's cooking. He's not, bro. His defending is bleh. Like, nothing about Frimpong excites me. But look at the way he plays in a system. So that's what a manager does. A good manager creates a system that works for the players. Tuchel was unable to do that. He was unable to give this team principles that they would apply. As a manager, all you're doing is giving your players problems they're going to have in a game and then giving them a blueprint to solving each problem. You're not trying to drill their mind to be robots. No, you're trying to give them solutions to problems and the way to solve those problems. So it's up to them, and like at that moment in the game, how they solve the problem. And then you have to give them all the same blueprints, so in each game state, they know exactly what they're doing. If they're in a counter-attacking stage, each player knows, I need to be here. As a center back, I need to lift my team up. So I'm going to push this line. As a midfielder, I need to make this run. And then let's say you're building out from the back. If you're a midfielder, you know this is the position I need to take up. If you're a center back, you know this is the pass I need to look for. I need to be calm. So these principles are what makes up your identity. And Tuchel just had everything. He was trying to make us counterattacking in big games, but also control the games in small games. But he was failing at everything. And that made us unbearable to watch. So hopefully Vincent Kompany comes in and gives this team an identity and gives this team structure. And that's all I want, right? That's all I want. Now, I watched the Bayern View yesterday, and he had a Burnley fan on his channel. You could go check out the interview if you're interested. And the Burnley fan was saying, well, Burnley fans feel hard done by Vincent Kompany because, you know, there was this 5-year project. He was supposed to come in, change the club's identity, which he did in his first season to get him promoted to the Prem. Everyone kind of expected Burnley to just fall apart, but Kompany came in and gave them a style. He signed Maatsen, who's now at Dortmund, and a really good player. He signed Tella, who's now at Leverkusen doing his thing. So Kompany, you know, got them to sign some really good players. And then they played some scintillating football. This was a team known for their defensive counterattacks under Sean Dyche, their hard work. And now they're known for making teams, you know, lose their minds while they're in possession. So Kompany changed Burnley's identity. And then they came to the Prem, signed a bunch of unintelligent footballers, you know, a bunch of Kingsley Comans, you know, a bunch of Frimpong's players with no IQ, and they kind of underperformed. And Kompany, I guess, according to Burnley fans, was stubborn. And there was a period where he did change something and created a new structure that was more stable for them. And it worked for a game or two. And then he went back to it. He went back to a system. So he was like, I'm just going to go back to what I know. So Kompany, at least from what I can tell, has very good understanding of player management. He has a good understanding of the media and how to deal with reporters. and he has a good understanding of systems. So he has the ability to change things if they're not working out. But then he does have the tendency to be stubborn, which is what you need. You need a little bit of that crazy attitude. You need to be a little bit of a weirdo to succeed at the highest level of football. You need to be obsessed with your craft, with your system. You need to be a little bit narcissistic. You need to believe that the thing you have implemented is the only thing that can ever work. And if you change it, it's going to fall apart. And if it does work, if you change it, you still need to go back because you believe that it might have worked for a little bit, but it's not going to work unless you go back to what you started with. So you need to be a crazy lunatic as a manager. And I think that's what we need from Vincent Kompany. We need him to have his system and implement it till his grave. He needs to die on his sword. This is Kompany's opportunity, by the way, because he's never going to get an opportunity like this. Because if he flopped at Burnley for 2 more seasons, he's never going to end up at Manchester City. But he's coming to Bayern, and on a 3-year contract, he has to succeed in his first season. As in, he has to get this club playing great football and competing. And we have to give him the players, of course. So Kompany has an opportunity here to make his name on the world stage. How often do you get an opportunity like this? This guy left Man City, went to Anderlecht to play there, and then he became a player manager. Then he stepped down as a player manager to continue playing as a player, and then he just became a manager after he retired. And then he kind of stabilized the club, but people thought he could have done more at Anderlecht. He had Joshua Zirkzee on loan. It was looking good, and then Burnley signed him, and it was a relegation team. And then he really excelled. And then everyone thought, okay, he's going to keep Burnley in his play style and his managerial skills. And then he kind of underwhelmed. But Burnley fans thought, okay, get us to the Prem back again and try it again with this 5-year plan. And now Bayern are coming in for you. So it's a little different from what Xabi Alonso did. Alonso actually went through second teams. He coached Madrid second team. He coached Real Sociedad second team. And then he just went straight to Leverkusen. So we didn't really get an opportunity to see how Alonso would have flopped anywhere. Arteta, similar. I don't think Kompany's learning on the job like Arteta, though. I think Kompany has already had a little bit of experience with hardship, getting a team from relegation to promotion. So we can expect some experience to come with Kompany right off the bat. The question is, how good is he? What's his ceiling? He's 38 years old. What is Vincent Kompany's ceiling? Is it, just a decent mid-table manager who can make games hard for lower table teams or higher table teams? Is he one of those managers where you play his team and you're like, okay, they have a tactical knowledge, but maybe they just don't have that sauce about them to coach at the elite level? Because you need to be a lunatic, like I said. And some managers are just normal people who can coach really well, but they're not laser focused on what they want to do. The best managers stick to their guns. Pep, man, that guy is the definition of sticking to his guns. When it's going bad, it's the same system. It's the same, but maybe he might make a change. And that's another thing I want to know with Kompany. Like, what changes can he make in game? Let's say things aren't working out, but there's a small tweak he can make that's very obvious. Is he going to spot those things? It's like in chess. Is he going to spot the move to close the position from a loss to a draw? Or is he going to be able to convert the win? Maybe he's winning on the board and he has a really good position, but is he going to be able to make those small tweaks to give his team that upper hand? That's where eliteness is shown. Those chess battles between managers. I hope Kompany, of course, he speaks a lot of languages. He's an intelligent guy overall, right? When you speak so many languages and you have been coached by so many managers, it's only a reality that you're going to be a smart guy. So let's see what happens with Vincent Kompany, man. It's going to be a fun. Look, we're trying something different. And also, I have to credit Max Erbo, because if this fails, we're going to blame him. So he's sticking to his guns. He's saying, I want Kompany. It's a risky signing, but I'm willing to do it. Because that's what you need to do. If Max Erbo wants to win over this club, because this is the way it works. Everyone at the club has their own independent opinion until Uli Hoeneß pushes for something. Uli Hoeneß can do that because he has built so many things. Like he has helped this club in so many different ways, right? So I think that's why Uli can just do like anything at this club. He can say, I want this player, I want this guy to coach, I want, and it'll happen because other people know that Uli knows what he's doing and because of his experience. But sometimes Uli makes a mistake, and then it's going to be a costly mistake. So for Herbal, he needs to push for that one thing that no one else wants, and then he can get it. And then if he proves everyone wrong, the next time he comes for, comes to push for something, now it's like, well, he succeeded once. Let's just give him that. So that's what I want, man. I want that. Hey, how old is Bernardo Silva? Because that's a player I'd love us to sign. Bernardo's 29, perfect age. We need to sign Bernardo Silva, bro. Like we really need to sign him. See the good thing about Kompany is we're not going to be linked to players like Bruno Fernandes, the way Tuchel was linked to him. Let's sign Bernardo Silva, man. Let's sign Rodri. Let's sign Phil Foden, bro. Let's sign De Bruyne. Actually, De Bruyne is old, but I'm just joking. Okay, City fans, I'm joking. We're not going to sign your entire team, just half of it. Yo, I just realized David Silva is still playing football. It says it right here. He's still playing for Real Sociedad. Bro, how's my man still playing? Oh, he's retired. Never mind. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I am cooked. It's funny because when you'd open those FIFA packs that was a guaranteed 85 plus player or an 86 player, you would never get Ronaldo or Messi or Mbappe or Neymar or any of the good players. You'd end up with David Silva. His passing would be like 90, but his pace was 50. His dribbling was like 92, but his physicality was like 40. Like, it'd be annoying. But he was still like rated 89. And you have to sit there and be like, okay, this is an 89 rated player. He was just good for SBCs. Man, I remember SBCs when I used to play FIFA. Yeah, 29 is prime, man. I think we need to sign Bernardo Silva, right, to be like our David Silva, right? That player that's versatile, playing in between the lines. And he would just upgrade our technicality as a team like times 5, bro. And the passing range as well, the intricate play, like he would just improve us. He would also be an option if Leroy Sané decides to be a crackhead. So sign Bernardo Silva. And then I think, of course, you need a DM. If you want to go and get 2 6s, so basically you're not going to have one ball winner. You could have 2 of them. You could go sign João Neves from Benfica. Like you could just close your eyes and say, this is the guy we're getting. Like get that Thiago-esque player who just has that ability. Or you could go somewhere else and get you a Federico Redondo, hoping, of course, that he's not that he can adapt to the higher leagues. So, Federico. Wait, am I reading something about Jack Grealish? Wait, what? Bayern lineup swoop for Jack Grealish? That's a lie. What? Hey, I'd love to sign Jack Grealish, bro. He's a bowler. Team up with Kane as incoming boss. Kompany identifies 100 million wingers. Key target. See, that's the kind of player I like to hear about, man. Jack Grealish. Yo, I would love to sign Jack Grealish. Yo, what the flip? Hey, if that's who we're signing, someone said Daily Mail. They're fake news, bro. Fake news. Like Donald Trump said, fake news. But hey, I would love to sign him though. Hey, nah, give me Jack Grealish, bruh. Nah, man, give me Jack. See, some people are like, but his goals and assists, he doesn't play under Pep because Pep wants robots. Bruh, yo, Jack Grealish is exactly the kind of player we should be looking at, man. Get him from City for a nice 50 million, right? Because he's older now. And he can give us 4 years, 5 years. Bruh, get it. Give me some English players like this, man. I don't want to hear about no, Rashfords. Nah, bruh. Because that's literally a name I heard from Tuchel. Like Tuchel likes these like gung ho players, man. Just down the line, pace, individual. Grealish is bruh. Nah, man. Bring me Messi, bruh. Calf Grealish, man. Calv Grealish. Bring him to me, man. Get him to my club. Get him to my club. Oh, Barca Central says Hansi Flick can help get Kimmich to the club. Hey, they might as well, bro. If they get Kimmich, I'll take it. And then go sign João Neves, bruh. I'm tired of these Germans, bruh. Look, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm not like if you asked me like 2 seasons ago, do we sell Kimmich? I would be like, no. I would have had this gatekeeping attitude. Like even Davies, like even just like 5 months ago, do you sell Davies? No, we keep him. I don't have a gatekeeping attitude with these players, man. They have not cooked for me. So get rid of every other player at this club and sign some new ballers, man. Sign some new G's. We need some gangsters. Hey, yo, chat. The beard's coming in. I got my mustache coming. Y'all see it? Man. I'm a man now. Someone say he's too slow. Bruh, if you think Jack Grealish is slow, like that means your version of football is just pace. Right? Like you don't consider ability. Like that's what having Nagelsmann and Tuchel 2 years or 2 consecutive cycles in a row has done to us. To the point where, first of all, Grealish has only been injured once for City. So I don't know any. Oh, maybe you guys aren't even talking about Grealish. But like that's probably what having all of these crazy managers, these freaking hippies, has done to people. It has made us believe football is played with speed and like nonsense, bruh. Like that's not how you do it. You get Jack Grealish, and you have a player that can never be taken off the ball. Like that's what you're getting. You have a player who right now has been robotized. That's my word now. Robotized. He's a robot at City. Pep won't let this guy just do his thing. If you watch Grealish when he was at Leicester, was it Leicester? No, it wasn't Leicester. Aston Villa. Aston Villa. Watch Grealish at Aston Villa. That's the real Jack Grealish. That's the guy that will cook anyone's team. He'll score beautiful goals. And at City, he has shown his qualities. But Pep just will not play him because Pep doesn't like that Grealish is so, like, he's so free-minded with how he wants to play. So, nah, bro. I want to see players like Jack Grealish. I want to see ballers, man. I don't want to see bums like Bruno Fernandes. I don't want to see any of that nonsense. Grealish doesn't need to be fast, bro. You get given the ball, those giant calves will keep it. You cannot knock, bro. He gets fouled so often because he's impossible to knock off the ball. So if you get that kind of player, he's a penalty threat in big games. Oh my gosh, bro. Like he's that kind of guy to turn a big game on its head. Most of his goals for City have come in important moments. That's the problem with Jack Grealish. But Pep doesn't give his wingers freedom. So if Grealish comes back, bro, with freedom, we know he has the quality. He has proven it. And he has elite quality. That's the most important part. You bring him here, man. He'll cook, bro. With some freedom, with Grealish and Musiala, bro. Imagine, oh my gosh, bro. Musiala in the half space and Grealish on the left-hand side. That would only work if we are able to get rid of Davies. Because Davies needs to be high, and if Grealish is playing, then that would mean Davies has to be low, and that's not his best position. That would mean Davies has to invert centrally, which is not good. Unless Davies kind of makes up a back three, but he's not. You're limiting him. So it depends. But I'd still want Jack Grealish because I want the luxury of every good player in the world. Yo, give me Jack Grealish, bruh. Give me Jack Grealish, man. Would you take Stones? We are linked with him. Nah, he's too injury prone. Although I like the fact that we're linked to players like that, man. John Stones. I like the fact that we're linked to players like not because they're English and played with company or company knows them. I just like players that have intelligence. John Stones is an intelligent footballer. That's why Pep loves him. These guys are just intelligent players. And I want intelligent players at this club, but I don't want John Stones. No, not him. Right. So if we can sign players, let's sign players with brains, players that just know what they're doing like at every moment, man. I don't want these gung ho footballers. I want players that slow the game down and just make good decisions. That's what I want. Jack Grealish slows it down, makes see people watch these clips of Grealish passing the ball back. That's because Pep's telling them don't go wonder goals on me. I need my team to be secure in possession. That's what Pep does. He grills players for doing amazing things like that. See, my man said Doku. Like, nah, bruh. You just said the opposite of what I said. Doku is one of the most brainless footballers. He's just Coman, bro. That's what he is. He's a young Kingsley Coman. Just really horrible. Like, bruh, I don't think I've watched a player lose. Like, bruh, this is what I'm saying. Like, for me, it's about decision making. Doku is garbage. Like when I watch Doku, I don't know what you watch when you see Doku. I watch Doku and I'm like, oh, he's garbage. All he wants to do is go down the line and whack a ball into the box for no reason. That's what Doku is. He's like Raheem Sterling to me. But at least Sterling would get in good positions to score. Doku's just mid. Like he's horrible. I'm not a fan of his. I'm not a fan of wingers with that are known for just their tenacity. Doku is like if you brought him on to win you a game, he'll be there. He might win a penalty or something like that. That's cool off the bench, but not starting. I want me a soft Bernardo Silva with Jack Grealish. That's what I'm looking for. And then, in the half spaces, of course. And then I want the pace of Leroy Sané on the width, like that, or Davies. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see Doku. I don't want to see no. Look, if they're not white, bro, I don't want them. If they're not white, they're not right. That's what I'm saying, bro. What am I saying? You don't like wingers who take players on? I do, but I don't want wingers who take players on and then they get to the edge of the box or they get to to down the line and then they don't know what to do. Like you have to have a brain. I look, Vinny used to do this. He used to annoy me because he would do all this dribbling and then just like now he still does it, but it's like okay, at least 50% of the times he's using his brain. So that's the most important part. So I don't I like wingers that are, like that have that oof, they'll take players on, but I don't like the wingers that don't have intelligence after. I like Neymar. Neymar, I mean, while he's doing all them tricks, he's thinking constantly. He's intelligent. Messi, same thing. Chiesa, perfect example of a winger that uses his brain. Like he'll take players on, and notice how the wingers that just dribble for the sake of it, like Coman and Doku, like they're just always trying to dribble when they get the ball. But like Chiesa will get it and then pass it. And then the one moment a defender's like, oh, he's gonna pass, he'll nutmeg him and go score. Like it just feels like these players know what they're doing every second. If Chiesa wasn't built with bricks, he'd be perfect. Like Ribery wasn't trying like his Ribery's highlight reel with his dribbling is like everything working because he doesn't try to do it every time, right? That's what Musiala had to learn that I don't need to dribble every touch. I can just choose that perfect moment where I feel there's something there and cook, because that makes you more dangerous. It's so weird. I know it feels like it should be the other way around, but it actually makes a player more dangerous if they pick the perfect moments, or if, like, bruh, you have to be calculated. As a winger, your job is to create danger. But if you're always just dangerous, then you're not really dangerous. If you're always just like dangerous, doesn't mean, oh, you'll cook a fullback, cut the ball back, and then cross to nobody. That's not dangerous. Dangerous is, oh my gosh, this guy just nutmegged me, and I know he's gonna make a perfect pass to the striker. And now I have to lunge in and maybe a penalty happens. That's dangerous. Dangerous is Rodrigo. That's dangerous. Like, you know, he gets the ball and something good's happening. Dangerous is Hazard. Do you think Hazard dribbled with every touch? No. He would get the ball, and if it happened, it happened. But then the thing is, when you pick that moment and you know it's gonna work and you're ready, your foot is ready, like players like Coman be trying to dribble out of balance. It's like, bruh, that's why they're not. Neymar, bro, go watch full-on Neymar games. The majority of the times he's passing back, or he's passing to players in between the lines. But what makes them so dangerous is when he wants it, or when he knows it's there, he's nutmegging you, rainbow flicks, and then he's passing it to a striker who has a chance. That's the point. I don't want to just see players take guys on. I want to see them take guys on with intentions. Bro, when you have mindsets, when you have the game drawn in your mind, Sane is dangerous because he has an idea of what he wants to do, but sometimes his body don't move the way his mind is. That's why I like Sane, but hate him at the same time. Because, like, I could see what he was trying to, I could see. But like sometimes his foot will just kick the ball a little too hard. And now his beautiful pass that was supposed to be beautiful is now him shooting it into some kid in the second row. Like, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for technical quality, not just technical. There has to be quality there. Quality ball control, quality ball time. That's what I want. Xavi Simmons. Oh, see, that's intelligence. I think he still has a lot to learn, but Simmons has demonstrated to me that he understands game states. You know who I don't like? Openda. People might be like, "What? He scored goal, bro? He's a bum." Like, bro. Put me with pace, with at least some level of ability in that Leipzig team, and we'll do well. But Openda's a bum. Like, people don't realize that he's a bum because of these very things. Decision making. He'll try to dribble with every touch. He thinks he's R9. See, the best players of all time, they know, oh, shoot, it's not on. I'm going to pass back, or I'm going to pass it to someone in a better position, and then I'm going to try to make a run. Bro, if it's not on, it's not on. Now you have freak players like Messi where everything's always working. Right? That's different. But you just got to get it. Like, I want intelligence in this team. I don't want anything different, man. Intelligence is the most important skill set in any team that I want to watch. Douglas Costa was a baller. No, he wasn't, Brett. Well, he was until his body broke down. But, Douglas Costa he had a good ceiling, but it just didn't work out, man. It just did not work out. It just did not work out. Yeah. Well, look, I'm just excited for what, I'm glad we're not getting Ten Hag, man. Like, could you guys imagine if Ten Hag left United and then like he just came to Bayern or something? That would have been annoying. Alfonso Davies is on vacation. Is that Saudi Arabia or Dubai? I don't know. I see sand, and so it must be one of the Habibi countries. Ten Hag just won the FA Cup. Yeah, but that don't mean nothing, bro. See, Ten Hag has no balls because he abandoned what was working at Ajax. Like, he didn't get De Jong and he broke down. He was like, "Oh, I can't play Ajax ball because I don't have De Jong." But knowing, like someone like Pep would have still tried to play it just without the players. He would have tried to convert somebody into that role. So Ten Hag screwed himself because now he's getting sacked and he has lost the fan base and the dressing room. He fell out with Sancho. Sancho would have been perfect for Ten Hag's version of Ajax ball, but he came to United and tried to stabilize. This is why Ten Hag is not an elite manager, because he didn't stick to his guns. If United signed Postecoglou, they would have been playing better ball than Ten Hag does at United. It's how it is. It's how it works. Yeah. It's just how it works, man. It's how it works. All right. Well, if you guys hit the like button, man, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Ten Hag had no balls. No, he didn't. He instead of choosing to work with players that were there, he just broke down with every player. Instead of saying, "Hey, I just don't think I rate Sancho," he said, "All right, well, you don't train." Bro, that's such a lie. I mean, I see where Sancho was. I think what was happening was Sancho, players like Sancho, they're not good trainers. I know players that aren't good trainers. I feel like I'm a good trainer, right? But you have certain players that just train really poorly, but in the game they perform. When it matters, they perform. So I can already know like Neymar's probably not a great trainer. I think like he's probably spending most of his time just chilling. But that's just how it works, man. He spent 80 million on Anthony. Yeah. Yeah, actually, that's another one about Ten Hag. His player ID is horrible. Cuz I mean, he went to United and then took a player from Ajax. That tells me he chose that player. Cuz I mean, I guess Anthony was a well-known player and there was a point where I wanted him at Bayern. But when you watch highlights, you don't really see the full picture. I mean, you can kind of tell like this player tries to do weird things with the ball. He's always trying. Hey, yo, what's going on with the French league? But he's going to be a ball Lyon FC. Yo, ah, dang it. I was about to start rooting against PSG, but Lyon are losing. Darn. Mbappe's last game, bruh. Is it his last game? Hmm. Wait. Arsenal shock confirmation. If Mbappe goes from PSG to Arsenal, like that's the biggest downgrade in the world. Because he's gonna go to Arsenal to celebrate second in the league, man. As long as Pep is in England, no one's winning that league again. I know Liverpool did it, but it was COVID tax, bruh. COVID tax. Coronavirus, no fans in the stadium tax. Yeah, it's gonna be a city walk again next season. And you just know Pep's just trying to like perfect that league. He's probably looking at Leverkusen like, we have to do it. We have to do it like them. We have to do it. We cannot do it like them. You just know, man. Fabian Ruiz. I think PSG made some really good midfield signings. I think Vitinha turned out to be a really good signing for them. Yeah, I like Vitinha a lot. See, that's the kind of player you'll see on the market. PSG sign him, and you're like, why? And then they turn out to be really good for a long time, and you're just like, I wish we got him. Yeah, I don't know. Is Ugarte doing what he's supposed to be doing? Manuel Ugarte, because they signed him, and he wasn't really like a old school, not old school. He was just like a full action midfielder, defend, attack, all of those things. But I don't know what happened to him. Yeah, what did happen to Ugarte? I think he just kind of dipped in form, and that happens. But he's not a flop. I don't think so. I think he's just out of the team right now, and maybe the manager just doesn't really like his play style. But if you can believe it, believe that okay, that's a good player, then I don't see why we can't just go and say, all right, let's sign Ugarte. Like I don't. Maybe there's just a certain aspect of his game that's not desirable. Because again, you consume these players in highlight reels, but it depends, man. Hey, yo, Ethan Mbappe, dog. Hey, yo, Ethan, you need to do something, bro. We need to see if you're him, or we could go get Kvaratskhelia, man. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, Vara, you look the line. Kvaratskhelia. Yeah, man. Khvicha, Kvaratskhelia. I wouldn't mind him, to be honest. He's intelligent. He has all of the facets of a really world class winger. I think right now people just don't. I mean, because Napoli aren't where they're supposed to be, people just don't see like he's still good. Where are Napoli? I mean, where do they finish? 10th. Nah, bro. We could go sign Kvaratskhelia for pennies, dog. And see, that's the thing. He could be like our bruh, nah. Actually, forget about Grealish. Bro, sign Kvaratskhelia or Grealish. I don't care. To me, it's all the same. Yeah, I would sign Kvaratskhelia in a heartbeat, man. Because that's the kind of player, like when he dribbles, his head's actually up. See, instead of you guys mentioning Doku to me, bro, mention some ballers like Kvaratskhelia. Like mention somebody that looks up. Like mention somebody who isn't just like pace and power. Mention somebody who can smack the ball in from the edge of the box. Mention somebody who can dribble. Bro, I don't want to see Kingsley Coman at my club no more, man. Get me Kvaratskhelia. He's not going to be expensive. Napoli are 10th. So he's going to have a lot more leverage to leave that club. Yeah, and he speaks English perfectly. He scored 11 goals this season? Bruh. Yo, sign Kvaratskhelia, man. Yo, that's who we need to be getting. We don't need to be signing no bums, bro. I don't want to see no black wingers, man. Telling you, bro. I think Barcelona want him, but bro, I don't want to see Hansi Flick with Kvaratskhelia, man. But yeah, bring him in. Company ball would cook with that kind of player, man. Technical intelligence, just knows what he's doing. Low socks, like Grealish. Yo, we could fix this team forever, man. Like, oh, nutmegs on the half turn. That's what I want to see, man. I don't want to see Kingsley Coman on the bench. I'm tired of saying get well soon, bruh. Look, don't come back, Kingsley. I don't want to see Kingsley next season, man. Send him to France. L'équipe des Français, bruh. Send him to Lyon or something. Like, bro, if you get 20 million for Coman, bro, sell him. Take that money out of our wage structure and go sign Kvaratskhelia. This is what elite clubs are supposed to be doing, but instead we're sitting here doing pity players like Coman. Why do we give this guy a new contract? He won us the champion. Yeah, he scored a header. Okay, thanks, bro. Like you did your job. You scored a header. Come on, dog. He didn't win us the champ. In fact, Kimmich's ball was better than his header. Let's be honest. Kimmich's pass was so much better than Coman's header. But bro, like let's forget about it. Like we all just conveniently forget. Gnabry had a better Champions League campaign than Coman, bro. Sell Gnabry, sell Coman, bring Kvaratskhelia into this club. Bro, bring Bernardo Silva into. Give me some quality, man. Give Vincent Kompany some good company. Come on. Like we need some rock star players, some nutmegs, man. We need some intelligence, some penalties won. Give me the last time Kingsley Coman made a cross that made you go, wow, that was a good cross. I haven't seen it, man. Yeah, let's go raid Napoli. Let's raid Napoli, man. We know Germany and Italy were allies in that time, but we could raid Napoli. Someone said bring in Danny Olmo, another bum. Like, see, I like Olmo at Leipzig. I always say this, but I always say he's not elite level. He's not Bayern level. He's Leipzig level. He should stay at Leipzig forever. He's injury prone. That's one. But he's also just so inconsistent. It's ridiculous. So glad, so happy Kompany's coming in because we're not going to be linked. If we're linked to these players, I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be sad if Herbal signing Omo. This is not what we need, man. Because we're going to spend, what, 60 million on? We could spend that money on Kvaratskhelia, bro. We could sign Simmons. We could sign Florian Wirtz next up. Bro, this is what I want to see. I don't want to see Omo in my club. I don't want to see him. All right? I don't want to see that. I want to see Kvaratskhelia. I want to see I just want to see ballers at this. Bro, why do we have to go for players like Omo? Well, nah, that sounds like something you wash clothes with. Omo. Clothes washer. Yeah, bro, I swear there's like a thing where it's like it is a laundry detergent, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Nah, man. Lookman should have stayed at Leipzig. I mean, I don't know who got rid of him. Was it Herbal? Lookman was a good player at Leipzig, and I don't know how they got rid of him. Because even on loan, he went and did well. Leipzig should have kept him, but they're obsessed with these bums like what's his name, Openda. Like, bruh. Lookman's a Europa League winner, and now he's probably going to earn a move. I think that's the kind of player you'd get once you have the bowlers. You just get that one to be on the bench, or to be like, bro. We need to fix this club, bro. Go sign some bowlers. Like, go get Musiala some help, man. We need some help, bro. See, Madrid don't care how it looks that they signed Mbappe, they signed Vinicius, they have Rodrigo. They don't care how it looks. They have Bellingham. Like, how are you gonna fit all of them into an attack? I don't know. Figure it out. That's what they're telling Ancelotti. They're saying figure it out. Carlo, you got Mbappe, you got Vinicius, you got Rodrigo. Figure it out, bro. Because Mbappe, I mean, on paper might look like a striker, but he ain't playing as a striker, bro. He's gonna play on the left, and Vinny's gonna play like they might rotate a lot. But again, you don't have to like as a manager sit there going, what do we do? How do we get this to work? Nah, Madrid just say, all right, Carlos, your job to figure it out. We got you the players. Why can't we have that luxury? We have so much money. We want to partner with Uruguay clubs and pay off their debt so they can give us some bang average Uruguayans. That's really what we're doing. Nah, Kvaratskhelia manager said, or agent said, he either ends up at Bayern or Real Madrid. So why don't we just make him end up here? Madrid got Joselu. Is Joselu staying? Well, he's going to be a bench option. Because even when they needed to play with a striker, they just went with their normal three. Vinny, Bellingham behind them. And yeah, I don't think Joselu's gonna stay, man. Is he not? Isn't he on loan? I thought he was on loan. Yeah, I think he's on loan. Yeah, he's gonna leave soon. Yeah, so it's gonna be Mbappe, Vinny, Rod. Oh my gosh, how do we beat this team in the Champions League, man? Because we're naming every superstar in the world, man. You know, there was a Bayern fan that said, "Oh, now that Madrid are getting Mbappe, Rodrigo might want to leave for playtime." I'm like, bro, these guys be kissing the Madrid badge just for coming on for 5 minutes. How you think they gonna let Rodrigo go, especially when Florentino Perez is P Diddying that boy every night, man? We already know what's happening with bro. He loves Rodrigo, man. He extra love him. Nah, Rodrigo's gonna stay at Madrid forever. He's going to keep winning champion. Bro, that kid is going to have 2 Champions Leagues, and he's been at Madrid for like a year. since 2019. Actually, that's 5 years. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Madrid, their strategy is so genius, man. They'll sign the top Brazilians and then worry about it later. Like they signed Vinny in 2018. Vinny was like 16, and now he's one of the best players in the world, which isn't saying much because the quality of this football era it's horrible. My gosh, Vinny has 5 goals, 5 assists in the Champions League. Yo, Musiala, bro. See, finally, Musiala might have a manager that gets the most out of him. See, I wouldn't be shocked if Musiala went to a Man City, man. We're not signing players. Jamal is kind of injury prone, though, which is annoying. Not injury prone, like he gets knocks, like he's out for 5 games. But Musiala to Man City, never, never happening. I think he's going to stay here for another 5 years, man. Jamal is not leaving Bayern anytime soon. But of course, these guys are going to. I think if we keep Davies, it's a no-brainer that Musiala stays. But even if Davies goes, it's just also. It's like we're never going to sell Musiala. Like he might leave by running his contract down, but Bayern would not willingly negotiate with any clubs. We don't negotiate with terrorists, bro. Yeah, hey, the best thing about having a system that's not reliant on just nonsense every week is like a Vincent Kompany system. Your players are going to be a little bit more fit game by game. Like what I mean by that is they're not expending energy doing craziness. They have the ball for the majority of games. They enjoy playing. It's going to be very hard to go pull a muscle injury because you're pressing high by yourself because your team needs a goal because you can't create chances. And the only way you create chances is by winning the ball back and trying to score. Like, so now we're going to oh, man. Oh, my gosh. They signed Kendrick, bro. How did I forget about that? See that we're all laughing like, oh my gosh, why? Bro, I don't think Endrick, from what I've watched, is that good. Like, I don't know. He doesn't have I mean, he has the shirt tucked in, he's built like an ape. Like he has that natural strength. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't see it. Like his hold up play is good, I guess. I don't see that's the thing. Like, I don't know. It's just but maybe in like 5 years, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, I see why they signed him. Man, it's just I don't see it right off. But I'm not Madrid scouts. It's just maybe it's the few Palmeiras games I watched. But I mean, he clearly has the ability and the technical play. He's a Brazilian, of course. I mean, but you know what, man? It's just about waiting and seeing, man. It's just about let's wait and see. He's 17. By the way, that relationship he has, man, bro. I heard his mama is a hater, and I agree with his mom, bro. I'm on his mom's side. You're Endrick. You're a young man. Why are you messing around with a 23-year-old woman, bruh? That's so weird. Also, like, bro, you're 17. You're bro. That's pedophilia, bro. What's up with that in Brazil, bro? How is that? How is that normal in Brazil? Nah, Musiala will cook under company. True. See, Bayern fans thought Musiala would cook under Tuchel. He didn't, bro. See, the thing with Musiala is in big games, we know he's the guy, right? He just doesn't get opportunities to score because we don't create chances. And if like we can't rely on Jamal to do everything. We can't rely on him to get the ball on the halfway line and progress the play while also being the guy to score like all our goals. So what winds up happening is Jamal is just he's he's just never near the goal. Like he's always having to progress our play, and he's just never close to the goal. So that's another big problem that we need to solve. So Company he has to find a way to improve Musiala's goal contributions, and I hope the system that he implements does a good enough job, man. My baller, Leandro Trossard. Trossard's good. I think he's like a tier below Grealish and Kvaratskhelia. I think, yeah, I mean, players like Trossard give you those extra qualities. I mean, I like Trossard. I think that's a good signing from Arsenal. It's funny because he's probably like better than Martinelli, in my opinion. But people look at Martinelli and he's the shiny guy. But Trossard, in my opinion, he's just the guy. He was our most clutch player this season. He's our best player. I'd say King is our best player, but no one was good this season. His girl is 23, I think so. Endrick girl. To be fair, she is kind of bad. Yeah, she is bad, bro. Like she, oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, she's like a bro. I don't think I say this often, but she might be a 10, bro. Like or not, maybe not. Gabrielle Miranda. Yeah, I think she's. Wait, hold on. Let's analyze game footage. Yeah, she's high up there on that list. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, way I see it, bro. She's probably like a solid 9, or she might even be a. Well, if bro, if her hair was like dark, she'd be a 10, but like 9, bro. Like, bro, Endrick. I see what you mean, bro, but she's still a female, bro. She's still a Jezebel. She's taking your money and she brings nothing to the table, bro. Like right now, you're a young man in your career. You shouldn't be distracted like that. What about Kunda? I'm not excited, bro. He's a pace and power merchant, but I'm also curious what he does here. He's 18. Look, he might be the next Sadio Mane. In that case, let's sell him ASAP. He does remind me of Mane, like that power from like the height, you know? Yeah. He has that power. Loan. No, Irakunda. Honestly though, like let me watch some highlights, man. Let me see what he is again. Like the shot power is high, I know that. But it's like, all right, let me watch some highlights because he's about to be here in a month. So let me see. Let me see. All right. Obviously, look, he's not his dribbling is like it's funny because I remember like thinking about these things when I was watching his highlights. Yeah, he's like a power merchant. Like that's what he is. Like that technical elegance is not his skill set, you know? But hey, no, 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 no. I think the finishing is elite. Nah, nah, nah. I think he can be an elite goal scoring winger, not known for his dribbling though. He can be an elite, like so literally a Sadio Mane. Mane in his prime was an elite goal scoring winger who did miss a lot of chances to be fair, but scored some really good goals. His goal catalog was amazing. So that's what Irakunda kind of reminds me of. But his decision making might not be the greatest. So we'll have to wait and see. It's gotta give the kid a chance, right? So I mean, there's nothing wrong with not being world class. By the way, I want everyone to be. I want that to be clear to everyone. Not every player is going to be the best in the world, and I know that. That's why my expectations aren't always crazy. There are some players whose level is going to be like this is world class. Their level is going to be here, like world class, and they're here. So it's okay as long as you're not bad or mid. You have to have some excellent qualities about you. His finishing is excellent. So let's watch and see. Let's wait and see. It's going to be interesting to see how he adapts to the Bundesliga. Also, look, I'm contextualizing that he's playing in the Aussie League, right? But he's still young doing all those things. So the quality is definitely there. And the beautiful thing is he's so cheap, we could just sell him for $1 million or for 50 million or something, because some club is going to want those qualities. I think Irakunda reminds me of those players that would score like a hat trick against Liverpool, but play for Aston Villa, and like they'll score 5 goals all season, but all their 5 goals are like bangers against big teams. Like that's what Irakunda kind of reminds me of. So he is for sure going to be a player in the Champions League. I think like if his qualities translate, he's going to be that kind of player you really look to in big games, because he's going to have that snap, big game, I'm him moments. He's going to have those moments where he just halfway line smacks it in. Someone said he won't. Don't want him to play. We ain't going to get him, George. We literally got him. What are you talking about, bruh? We have Irakunda. He's coming to this club in a few months. Like, what are you guys talking about? Company Blitzkrieg formation 1-2-3-4 attack defense 4-3-2-1. Guys, we are going invincible. Yeah, John Wick, bro. You didn't hit that one on the head, bro. That you missed a shot. We're not going invincible next season. Mane had tech. Yeah, look, if he had tech, you mean an iPhone? Like that's what you're talking about, because it wasn't technical ability. I have never seen Sadio Mane do something that made me go, "Wow, look at the technique with that." Mane has power, and he has the ability to run through players. He has speed and power. Like there's a difference. You can Neymar beats people standing still. That's tech, if you want to call it that. That's technical ability, right? Messi will just do this, and someone's fallen over. That's one fear because of his technical ability, because you know what he can do, right? Ronaldinho would lift the ball off people's heads while standing here. He'd do this, pow, over someone's head, pow, hold it with his chest. Like that's technical ability, right? Thiago would get the ball and nothing is happening in the game, and the ball's coming to him, and he would drop the shoulder and turn and beat you with just two little moves with his hips and his leg. Just turn. That's tech, bro. That is tech. Understand, people. Tech is not just, oh, I took the ball and I smacked it down the winger's backside and I ran faster than him to get it. That's not tech. That's called speed and a little bit of ball carrying. Carrying the ball is different from beating 5 players like you're dribbling in a phone box. Hazard had tech. He'd get the ball on the halfway line and move the entire play forward, right? That's tech, bruh. Pogba, when he got the ball in that small pocket, nutmegging people would move, bruh. That's tech. Like, come on, bruh. Ribery had tech. Robin had tech. Tech is the ability to move your feet better than other people. And that's Mane moves his feet like he's fast and has power. He doesn't have tech. Give me a Mane moment where you were like, oh my gosh, bruh. Like he stood still and did all of these, bruh. Like, come on, bruh. You guys need to play ball to understand what I'm talking about. If a player has it, he has it. Me in midfield, man. I get the ball and bro, my teammates are all panicking, bruh, because man on, man, bruh. I know there's a man on. That's why I'm about to do this. Bruh. Now there's no man on, bruh. That's a woman now. I took his manhood away. Like, bro, that's tech. When I nutmeg 4 people in a row, that's tech, bruh. Literally, I didn't really mean to, but it just happened, But that's tech. That's tech. Come on, bruh. Come on. Come on. Busquets. That's tech. Sergio Busquets just standing still like a like a framed image at the Mona Lisa, that place where the Mona Lisa's at. Him just standing there, receiving the ball, making a phone call to his mama, and then turning on pressure. That's tech. All right. Iniesta grabbing the ball off the halfway line, beating 3 people and passing it, scoring it to his teammate. That's tech. Kingsley Coman getting the ball and pushing it past his opponent and using his pace to get to the other side is not tech. But him cutting and chopping is tech. I'll give him that. Come on, bro. Like, just understand there's levels. Notice how I haven't mentioned R9 getting the ball with 2 center backs with a perfect first touch and then cooking the other one with his body, but then doing step overs around the goalkeeper. That's tech, bruh. Tech. Come on. Talks as if he was Thiago when he is closer to the line. Bro, I don't run like that, man. Don't disrespect my game. I'm not out here running aimlessly, man. Someone said technical ability once again. Oh my gosh. We need some Brazilians in our squad. Thiago is available. Not gonna happen. Thiago is injury prone, but he would be perfect for us. I think if Thiago stayed at Bayern, his injury record might have chilled out. Look what Eddie Howe said about Iracunda on IMESME. I did see it. He said he's good player and he wishes him luck at Bayern or something like that. And I didn't expect anything different. I mean, he wasn't going to say, "Man, I hate you. I hope you don't play well." I don't know why teams just don't rate Eddie Howe. I mean, he did really well at Bournemouth. Why can't he just get a job at like a Spurs or a Chelsea? He needs an opportunity because managers can only do so well. They need at least some level of trust from the higher ups. Tony Kroos leaving the Santiago Bernabeu for the last time. I mean, hey, great career, man. I don't blame Kroos for only liking Madrid, man. Because we kind of kicked out Tony Kroos. He wanted to stay at Bayern, but we said, "Oh, we're not going to give you money." Okay, Brett, Newcastle are Saudi owned now. Why would he leave? Why would who leave? Oh, dog. I thought Eddie Howe was playing. Oh, I'm tripping, chat. Oh my god. I thought he was managing in the Aussie League. Wait, so how was he in Australia watching it? Dog, I forgot he went to Newcastle. Oh yeah. Of course. But of course. Oh my gosh. Yo, you cooked me right there, man. Yeah, but now is a good time to go to Newcastle and get their best players, man. Just get Bruno Guimaraes. Bruh, that's who I want to see, bruh. That's tech. I want to see Bruno Guimaraes. All right? I want to see him. I want to see these Yogo Bonito ballers, man. I want to see high IQ, high Brazilian. Bro, I want to see dribbling. I want to see turning on pressure. I want to see it. I want to see Bruno Guimaraes. I want to see. Oh, that's why. They lost 8-0. You're tripping. That didn't happen, bro. Like, we haven't even started friendly games. Let me look this up. Oh my gosh. Wait, they missed out on Europa after United won. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh no, Newcastle was supposed to get Conference League. Oh my gosh, bro. They got thrashed 8-0. Oh my gosh, bro. Wait, the A-League All-Stars? Heck is that? That's the most American thing I've ever seen. A-League All-Stars. Yeah, that sounds super American. That sounds like something we do here. Wow, Iracunda was part of the team. Oh, that's why Eddie Howe was commenting on him. Wow. Hey, let's see what happens, bro. I'm watching Bruno Guimaraes highlights. Yogo Bonito in my eyes. I'm blessed up, man. Look at this. Look at the skill. Look at the composure. Oh, that's what I want to see in my midfield, man. I don't want to see these limers, man. These liars. Conrad Liar, man. Because he scammed us. He gave us some good games, and now everyone thinks he's Bastian Schweinsteiger. They think he's Philip Lam, man, in the midfield. They think he's the next Thiago. Nah, man, you guys, your standards are down the gutter. When Camavinga came on for Madrid, you didn't notice a difference. You didn't even know Tony Kroos was off the field because they're that good. Like Camavinga was just no difference in quality. Madrid fans aren't even worried that Kroos is retiring. They're like, oh, okay, we'll just bring in Camavinga. Camavinga. Oh my gosh, man. Bruno Guimaraes is out here cooking. Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about, man. I want to see Guimaraes in my midfield. I want to see Brazilian passes. I want to see that passport. Soon as he lands, just show the Brazilian passport. We'll believe in what you're doing, man. My gosh, look at that. Oh my, he did a Travella. My eyeballs are witnessing greatness, man. My gosh. Midfieldinho, I'm telling you. Look at these balls, man. Jeez. He passes on balls better than lesbian women. Oh my God. Look at the way he's playing. Look at that cross. Jesus Christ. Amen. Wow. Look at the body strength. He just flicked the ball off of that man's head. Wonderful. Oh my gosh. He turned that way. Oh my gosh. You can do that with a ball. Oh my, this is against Chelsea. Jeez. That's what I want to watch, man. This is what I want to see. Look at the way he just went through Bukayo Saka, man. He conquistadored that man, bro. He colonized Saka. My goodness, went through Saka like he wasn't even there, man. Oh my gosh, just flicking the ball off people's heads. Bro, oh, they have families. Bruno, they have, oh my gosh, he did a no look. Oh my gosh, he flicked the ball off Salah's head again. And then the tackle comes in. Oh, no. No wonder no one got it was him with the ball, not the other way around. My goodness, ball between the man's legs. Oh my gosh, he's moving like Diddy, man. He's moving the dishes. Wow. Oh, these are wow. Hey, the way he's cooking some of these guys, it must be some bettings, some sports betting going on. Like if you cook me 3 times, I win $1 million. Oh my gosh, another nut. Yo, he's a nutmeg specialist. Wow, he cooked Rodri there too. My goodness. He sent Rodri back to España. He sent Rodri back to Atletico Madrid days, man. Remember when we were linked to Rodri, but we went and signed Lucas Hernandez? We could have signed Rodri, man. Then again, Pep was linked to Rodri, so. No, I'm just saying. Bruno Guimaraes rejected Arsenal and joined Newcastle. If Bayern are in for him, Bayern can sign him. Oh, yeah, we'll sign. Bro, people don't realize, like, we are the second biggest club in the world. We're the only club that does craziness. We could have a bummy season and still end up winning stuff. But not now. And now we're coming in with a new project, bro. We have a new PowerPoint presentation. These players are going to be interested. Yeah. Yeah. I am excited. I'm excited. All right. Well, guys, we talked about Vincent Kompany. We talked about everything. Did I miss any convos? Pep likes his Sergi Busquets types of players. Yeah. Douglas Luiz, is that the guy at Aston Villa? If he's good, then Bayern won't want him. All right, I'll check out the highlights, man. Is he an attacking midfielder or a defensive-minded player, or both? Is he in the middle? Yo, he's in a relationship with Alicia Lerman. Is she a baddie? If she's bad, then he's cooking. Nope, she's not. She's average. Oh my gosh, she's so mid. Bro, he might not be a baller then, because real ballers will have good taste. Bruh, she looks like, ugh, nah. She got tattoos. Yeah, disgusting. He has no taste in. Nah, then we shouldn't sign him. Yeah, not happening. I just saw his taste in chicks because Google was like, oh, he's in a relationship with. Okay, I saw it and I was like, all right, I'm not with it. Yeah, that's how bad it is. Like she's now a lesbian because wow, his tackles are so good. He's cold. Nah, bro, you must have seen Ice because there's no way he's cold with his choice in Whammon. I'm sorry, I don't see it. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. That's not what I see. It's not what I see, man. All right, boys. It's been a good stream. I just love the fact that Max Herbal is getting a little bit of a say in this club. I will not rate Douglas Luiz. I'm not even gonna watch a highlight. I don't believe in him, bro. I don't believe in his. Is he Brazilian? Maybe he might save himself with the Brazilian passport. Um, yeah. I mean, you're Brazilian and you're dating some Austrian chick. Is she Austrian? I don't even want to look her up because of how hideous that. Ugh, she's Swiss, bro. That's not even a real country, bro. She's Switzerland. She's Switzerlandese, bro. Yeah. Nah, the Swish in her name sounds for bro. She don't even got no back, bro. Like, yeah. Not my player, bro. Not my player. Not my guy. All right. Well, I'm gonna send you guys over to the Bayern view. He's talking about Crack Grealish, so maybe you guys can go watch that. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia and peace.